What's up, Ravens? Welcome to the first show of the school year. I'm Cece Koparanian.
And I'm Riley Murray. Man, everything looks so different here, Cece.
Yeah, it sure does. Thanks to all the students who came in during the summer to get this all done.
I hope you guys are enjoying your summer break so far.
Sadly, summer break is ending. But if you're wondering what's happening this upcoming school year, we have a packed show for you guys.
Including a live interview with ONW students Skylar Pierce and Jillian Huckabee, a look at what's new with ecom, and finally, the band camp going on at our school.
Now roll that intro, Weston and Danny. On Monday night, the Olathe Northwest Raven bands hosted the Kansas City Brass Impact as a part of the Drum and Bugle Corps Internationals. Weston Wurzberger and Gretchen Renro has more on the story.
Now,
the Olathe Northwest Raven Pride bands helped host the Kansas City Brass Impact event along with the Colts Drum and Bugle Corps organization to celebrate an incredible night of performances at this Drum Corps International event.
Brass Impact is kind of like the major league for marching band. Like a student who gets really good on their concert band instrument might audition to go into a symphony or play in a musical pit orchestra professionally or something like that. DCI is kind of that equivalent for our marching program.
The Brass Impact is the premier and competitive drum and bugle corps competition where bands from around the country come to Kansas City as one of the prime stops on the way to the DCI championships.
As the groups go through, we have a group of judges that tour with them and kind of rotate to give feedback on what they think the show looks like. How is it from a construction side, visually, musically, and from a general effect perspective, and they get feedback and they get a score on a 100 rubric in basically those three categories: visual, musical, and then the general effect.
I think it's special that we get to see all these like competitive and like they're literally professionals with what they do, with their time and effort that they spend. And like what makes it so special is it's like compared to like, you think being in a marching band is like nothing else for you to do except for like college bands or whatever. But you see these professionals and you want to join them. They get to go there and then you hear them for the first time. Like when I went first time like down in Indiana for a camp there, that first competition, it's like a wall of sound. It's like perfect.
Band members help set up the stage and come out to support the performing corps that will significantly impact the nationals.
We all get the opportunity to volunteer, to help set up CBAC, to help usher, to get people to their seats, to help clean up. They give us a lot of opportunities, and then we can get better seats so that we can be up at the top and really enjoy their performances, because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You don't get to see them very often.
For ONW Now, this has been Weston Wurzberger and Gretchen Renfro. Now back to the desk.
man, that was a very interesting story, wasn't it, Cece?
I agree. It's pretty neat that they're practicing here at ONW.
And now, to keep the interesting stories rolling, I will send it over to Heidi McCormick for a special interview with our very own ONW volleyball players.
Hey Raven Nation, welcome back. I have two very talented athletes with me here today, Jillian Huckabee and Skylar Pierce. Both of these girls and their teams had the chance to go to the USAV Nationals in Indianapolis this past July. Tell us kind of the experience and what it was like and how you felt being able to accomplish this.
Nationals is honestly so much fun. Just getting to see girls from other teams and getting to spend time with your own team and obviously competing against the best teams in the country is always fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun just playing with the girls, having those 4 days just to spend time with them, and then seeing your friends from the other teams and just being able to compete.
Like I said, both of these girls are amazing and both going on to play at the collegiate level. Skylar has recently committed to play at the University of Nebraska, and Jillian is still in the process of committing. So let's kind of explain to me what the process is like and how you choose where you want to go to school.
For me, I chose Nebraska just because it was close to home. My family could come down to any games they wanted to, and just the culture and the environment that the Nebraska team holds them to is something that I want to be a part of. So,
for me, I currently have a top 5. Just getting to look at schools and go to camps and starting official visits after August 1st will be what's really important to me.
So both girls have accomplished many different things. One recent accomplishment for Skylar was she was selected to be one of 20 athletes to go train with the USA National U19 volleyball team, which is insane. Tell us about what that was.
It was basically just 7 days of practicing. We did like positional practices in the morning, and then we competed in the afternoon. And it was just hanging out with these 20 girls and just really getting to know them. And then after the 7 days, the coaches chose the top 12 to play in the Pan Am Cup, which is happening right now in Tulsa.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure when you guys were younger, you had role models you looked up to or received some valuable advice. What advice would you give to younger athletes?
For volleyball, I would say just to work hard. Don't let any opportunity go to waste. Keep everything, play at your highest level, and just have fun doing whatever you do.
My advice for the recruiting process would just be to take your time and really look into a school and just try to really understand the culture and the people you're going to be with for the next 4 years. I think that's really important.
All right. Thank you, Skylar and Jillian. We'll now send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Heidi. Have you been wondering what's happening at the school while students have been gone? Let's go to Tristan Wilson and Corey Barnes covering what's new around the school.
Hey Ravens, hope you've been having a good summer. While you've been hard at work, other Ravens have been hard at work here, making a couple changes to the school. So let's check it out.
One of the biggest changes around the school is that the football team is getting a new practice field.
It means a lot because, we're going to have a brand new turf for our senior year, and I think a lot of the guys are pumped. We're kind of bummed because it's taken a while, but that's just a process, but we're going to be really excited for this new turf.
While some may be worried about how the team has practiced in the meantime, Lucas suggests practicing on grass has been a game changer.
On the grass, you can really see who's tough and who really kind of cares about playing and not really about how comfortable they are. It's kind of nice to get out of the comfort zone. You can see our hard work out there. We're ripping up the grass. We're it's getting torn down. If we were to play on that and for a couple more weeks, it's going to be bare soon. So I kind of like it because it's taking us back.
Another new addition to the school is the new flooring in the events entrance that shows our Raven pride to everyone that enters. Last but not least, the studio where we produce ONW Now has also underwent several changes over the summer.
This new studio will provide so many opportunities for the students. It gives us more space because the old studio took up so much of the area inside the studio, so we weren't able to do all these different shots. It opens up a lot of different avenues and opportunities for the students to get creative with how they produce ONW Now.
With all these new additions, Mr. Cooper has one thing on his mind.
We want to be better than all the other schools because we are the elite program in this area, in the world.
I'm Tristan Wilson, signing off. Now back to the desk.
I think the best part is the new studio.
I agree. It is definitely a better environment.
Yeah. Now time for everyone's favorite part of the show, game day. Let's toss it over to Tristan Wilson and Drew Sheets for a scoop on what's happening in the sports world.
Welcome to game day. I'm Tristan Wilson alongside Drew Sheets. We got lots of sports for you today, so let's get right into it. First up, the World Cup is coming to KC. That's what's up, for real, dog. In 2026, the World Cup will be here in KC. We're a host city for one of the biggest sporting events in the world. Fans from around the globe will be coming to the 49th best state in the country to watch the third best sport in the world. If I hear somebody call the World Cup a football event, though, it's on site.
Orlando Brown Jr. was not too happy with the Chiefs this past weekend after he refused their 6-year, $139 million contract, plus a $32 million signing bonus.
Wow, what a horrible contract deal. Only $139 million, dude. Trash.
He will play for the Chiefs under the franchise tag for the 2020-23 season. Wonder how much he'll get paid for that.
Probably not much. Last night, the American League All-Stars won 3-2 over the National League All-Stars. After Paul Goldschmidt got a solo homer making it 2-0, Giancarlo Stanton in the American League hit up a 2-run homer to tie up the game. In the next at-bat, Byron Buckstein hit a home run to put the American League up 3-2.
Giancarlo Stanton also won the MVP award of that game.
Wow, those are some amazing sports. Now let's head to the Thomas & Mack Arena where on July 17th, the Trailblazers beat the Knicks 85-77 in the NBA Summer League. Summer League gives out many awards to dedicated players. The Sacramento Kings rookie Keegan Murray has been named the 22 Summer League MVP. Now on July 7th, WNBA player Brittany Griner was recently caught on charges smuggling drugs into Russia.
Griner pleaded guilty and has been detained for the past several months. She'll spend up to 10 years in prison in Russia. Because of this, she will not be playing with the Phoenix Mercury.
Now that's all we have for game day. I'm Drew Sheets.
And I'm Tristan Wilson. Now back to the desk.
Our e-communications program has been hosting a video summer camp for oncoming students. Let's go to Natalie Fales and Paul Staff for a sneak peek on that camp.
The 2022 e-communication journalism camp is in full swing, teaching students about how to create news stories and then putting that knowledge to the test to create the stories that you are watching right now.
Probably the most surprising thing was how much work goes into it behind the scenes and seeing it from, the other side of the camera, like all the details and all the little things that contribute.
You can really learn a lot in high school, and you can really learn it towards your career. I think it's kind of surprised me how important e-com is and how beneficial it is.
I like how there's a lot more people that know and are engaging with the activity. When I started, not a whole lot of people wanted to be there or just interact and wanted to be knowledgeable in it, but now I see, especially this year, a lot of people interacting and doing their due diligence and learning everything, so when they're ready for school or anything like that, they can get ready and be able to do it.
What I really enjoy, what I love about teaching students these skills is to see them start with something very basic and create something amazing. What will help the underclassmen or those that are new to our class feel welcomed? Because if we can get them to buy into the culture of our class, then they'll be willing to work hard and have fun at the same time.
We also asked the students to describe e-com in one word.
One word to describe e-com.
Crazy. Crazy fun, crazy busy, crazy. Just because we're crazy. But when we're crazy, we get things done. Crazy.
Probably say unique, because every day you have to be creative and think on your feet, but you also get to meet new people, and every project is different and you always learn new things, and it's always really fun, but very challenging.
Exciting just because it's new every day. You never really know what to expect, but whatever you do, you end up having a lot of fun.
Innovative. I would say innovative because it keeps on helping people become who they want to be.
And then having them believe in themselves that they can do whatever they put their mind to, or being able to do something they didn't think they could do, helping them kind of stretch themselves and come outside their comfort zone and do something unexpected. What I truly hope to gain from this camp, the purpose of my camp is to, 1, for the campers to get to know me, right? 2, have fun, and 3, learn how to produce an ONW Now by the end of the week. That's it.
And that's it for me. This has been Paul Staff. Now, back to the desk.
And that's a wrap on our summer edition of ONW Now.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
But stay in touch, because right after this, we have a second ONW Now hosted by Liam Staggs and Marin Rapp. See you next time, Ravens.